Hi, welcome to Off the Ranch. It's a channel with me. My name is Matt. You probably haven't seen me in a while because I haven't uploaded. We actually went to Telluride, Colorado, just me and the family, and did a little trip, and I decided not to vlog. Just wanted to make a little family vacation, and it was great. I'd never been to Telluride before. I think some of the most beautiful scenery out of any of the ski mountains we visited. So I will be back. It was awesome. You guys in Colorado know how to do it. But I am going to be installing that right there today. And I could really use someone's help. And this dude won't help me at all. No, you're absolutely zero help. I was like, hold the ladder. And I went up on it, fell over. He didn't help at all. I actually started this whole thing last night and I thought about filming and it was late. And I was like, I'm just gonna get to working on it. And so my plan is, I have this air compressor, which doesn't really fit anywhere, but I want air in my garage. And so I was like, well, I could just leave it here, but there's no plug here, and there's no plug there, and all my plugs are up here, but I don't want to leave it on the counter. I don't want to leave it on the floor. I want it to look nice in here. So I was like, what if I put it in this storage room right here, which is through the wall, and I just, route the air through the wall. So I decided to drill a hole, and I'm gonna drill a hole right here later. So the reel will be here, air hose will go in there, and then I decided to drill actually 3 holes. Don't worry about that.
You can see in there some wood.
So I actually drilled a hole, and it went through the particle board on the back of this cabinet, and then it went through the sheetrock, which is behind the cabinet, and then it hit another board. And I watched this wall go up. I actually framed this wall, and I was like, what other board is there? I framed it, but I don't know if someone else came and put a piece of plywood on it that I never saw or what, but there was some other board. And so I initially thought, well, I hit a stud. So I moved it over and I drilled another one. And there, I'm 3 inches over to the right now, and I hit another stud. So I'm like, cool, now I have 2 holes. And I was like, well, what if there's like the header is right there. I was thinking the header was up there, but I thought maybe that's where the header is because it's about exactly at 8 feet. And I was like, that's just probably a header board. So then I drilled another hole down 3 inches and went right there. And there's still a board behind that too. So I had 3 holes and I'm like, there's just a big piece of plywood there. Why? And I don't know why. So then I was like, well, I'm just drilling a hole straight through, and I just went, made it through. I don't know what's back there, but I drilled a hole straight through it. Hopefully I don't find out later. So that is a air hose going through there, and the air hose comes out right there, and then I drill the hole under that shelf there, and it'll go right here, and my air tank will sit right here, plug in right here. It's the greatest plan I've ever had. So I just need to finish that up today, and I need you guys to really help me, because I couldn't get this done without your love and support. Cool. That is amazing. Actually, let me see how far this thing goes. I want to see if I can just pull up cars right outside of my garage and fill up their tires too. Oh yeah. Yep. This will work. Right there. Yep. Nice. And then it locks too, so I can pull it, unlock it. Okay, maybe. Okay, I don't know how it works yet. Why are you not unlocking? Did I go too far? Yeah, I went too far. So you just gotta get past that, and then it'll reel itself back in. Just like that. And I'll probably set this thing a little further out so it hangs down and kids can grab it, fill up their bikes, stuff like that.
Hi,
You guys are on my cell phone now, as you can see, because my camera, as you can see, is taking some damage. So this actually got messed up in Montana. We accidentally dropped it off a side-by-side into the snow as we were filming. Look what happens when you turn it on. It's supposed to open that lens up and it doesn't. So you can see the screen up here is just messed up. And it's been doing this, but I would just like push it down and it would work. So I got half of it down, but this side, I can't get it to stay up and out of the way, and it just looks terrible. See, so you just like lose a little bit of the screen right here. So it's time for me to practice a little bit of microsurgery. Okay, don't you guys worry. As you guys know, I am a surgeon. Practiced for many years. I have some amazing skills. I think I have to try to break this like lens cover out without actually scratching the lens. I mean, really what I need to do is buy a new camera. I just, you know, for now, the temporary fix would be to either break the lens cover out or just bend it out of the way. This is exactly what I do on dogs. Just start ripping. It actually might work. This is my like 15th one of these cameras. I like them because they're very handy. They're just tiny and they work well, but they are fragile. You drop them onto something hard, they're something will break. Either they're totally done or they're like this where they're like mostly done. So we'll turn it on, it'll suck it all back in. Okay, so yeah, I need to get a little bit more. No problem. Not a problem. It is a little bit of a problem. Oh, shoot. Lenses, you're not supposed to even touch with like a towel because those little fibers can scratch it. I'm touching it with pointy metal objects and putting some force on it. This is fine. Everything's fine. Okay, this might work. One more. And think about how much lighter this is going to be now when I carry it around. My speed has been increased. Okay, ow, that's sharp. All right, I think I got it. Let's see what happens when I turn her on. Oh yeah, no lenses in the way now. And minimal scratches. You guys okay? You look great. All right, we're back in business. This thing might last me another month now. We need to take a break from working, and I actually gotta go up and do some more work at the bunker. We are putting a new system in place, and I wanna go help them out, make sure everything's going according to plan. Christmas, as you know, and with any business that sells things online, Christmas is like our super busy season where it's just going, and like the warehouse gets to be a total mess during Christmas, because we're like, when January comes, everything slows down, and you have time to like, you know, go through and sort. So it is January. We've been sorting, and we're actually doing a good job like cleaning up all the mess from Christmas. And so we've been just like going through all the shipping containers outside, going through all of our inventory, trying to get all our numbers back up where they're supposed to be. And that's actually part of this new system we're implementing. It's to keep us all on track for like the next big season, which will come in a month or two where everything just starts flying again. But January is the time where we sort and organize and get systems in place to make everything much smoother. Whoa, look at that. So this new system we have is called ShipBob, and actually all of these QR codes are new. Hey, Clint.
Oh, hey.
Tell us all about ShipBob.
So, we have been with the same kind of system for like almost 5 years now. And it does its job. It
works.
does what it is. But it's kind of archaic in the sense we're still printing out packing slips every day. And it'll tell you everything you go on. And people are running around the warehouse just picking stuff and then getting it to somebody else to then ship.
Which was better than what we started with. What we started with was, all right, Jim from Florida ordered a large Demolitia green. Okay, let's go find, here's a large. And he also ordered a hat. Here's the hat he ordered. And we'd walk around looking for one order at a time. We had a packing slip, and we'd find the one order. We'd take it all over. It took several minutes to get one guy's order done.
Yeah.
So then the other system did help.
Yeah,
but
we just had to use too many software. So we had a different software for our inventory and one to print our labels and all that. So now we're finally getting into the new era of no more papers. Everything's digital, which is what all this stuff is. So it's going to be sweet. The system is essentially smart. We're going to tell it we need to do 50 orders, and it's going to send us, we mapped out our warehouse, so it's going to say,
So
come
this
here,
system knows exactly where the green large Demolition
Right.
shirt is.
and it's going to get every order that has a green Demolition large and give us the quickest route to pick 50 orders
Yeah.
to then get shipped out. So day one, you don't have to know what a green Demolition shirt is. It's just going to tell you to come to aisle 100 E54, and you need 5 of these.
You're not picking for just one order this time.
No.
So you're doing it to save a lot of time. You know that 5 people ordered this exact shirt, and so you're grabbing all of those at once, and you know that 4 people ordered this, and 1 person ordered this, and they tell you in a row, and you grab all of those at once.
Yeah.
And then go,
And it's sorting it out into, so you're just going to pull, it's called a cluster cart around that has 50 different bins in it. And it's going to tell you which ones go where. And it's going to make you scan every time you do it. So our,
so you don't mess up.
right, yeah. So
So you don't grab
shipping
one out of the
errors
wrong, yeah.
will be almost hard to do, which is also good. Right?
That is good.
That will help customer support, which will help our inventory, which will help everything. So
Show me your cluster cart.
it's so this is our cluster cart. We got 48 different potential orders we can go, and just some refurbished iPhones.
Got one backside too.
Yep, that'll tell you, yeah, to go to 100 E5 because you need.
So you're pulling this thing around on all the aisles
Yep.
with you. Okay. Oh yeah, let's go wheels. Turn on that
And
side.
then You'll scan the product. Then once you scan it, it'll tell you which one of these to put it in. So it'll say put 1 here, 2 here, 4 here.
Gotcha.
Until you go to the next product until this whole cart's full. And once this cart's full,
Oh, so
you
it
have-
knows when it's full too.
Yeah.
That's
And it-
cool.
Yeah, it's all full, it's ready to go. Then you just send it to your shipper. This is an order, this is an order. So instead of doing one at a time, grabbing one piece of paper, walking through the whole warehouse, we're efficiently doing way more.
Which is good for you. You get your shirts faster and less mess ups,
Yeah.
which is cool.
Yep.
So now we're still setting up the whole building. So like we've put these QR codes on a box. So now we have to actually count exactly how many are in here. So it'll know anytime that there are orders and we take some out, it'll know exactly how many are in this box. And so you can use that to know when you need to go restock boxes.
Yeah,
and
and-
we won't have a box like this that only has, 3 shirts in it. Someone's job will be to go restock that and they'll tell it how many they put back in there.
Right. And the one thing that is, we probably won't utilize this fully because it is nice to keep all of our creators kind of in the same area.
Yeah.
But you don't have to with this system because if this is empty, we can put whatever we want in here. We're going to tell the system it's
Doesn't
in
matter,
here, and
yeah.
it's going to pick it whenever you get there.
Normally we
All of
have
these-
all the same shirts, just of different sizes in a line. But yeah, you don't
because
have to.
We know when we're picking,
It's easier.
we know, all right, this is it, and we go small, medium, large because we're doing it, manually.
You're
essentially.
thinking.
Yeah, we're thinking about
Yeah.
it. The system does the thinking now. So the next time we get a link shipment in, we have this whole row of empty bins, which we need to take these old stickers off. We're just gonna grab a box and scan it and go, all right, this now is this,
There it is.
and it's full of 50. And then this
Yeah,
one
because
can be-
theoretically, it won't matter where anything is.
No.
It'll still, because your brain is off.
Yeah.
During this.
Yeah.
You're relying on the system and not your brain now, which is good. We also got stuff like here. We got these QR codes here just telling us kind of where the back stock is. You can see them. All the tops of these racks have boxes all over them. That's back stock, and you can see the QR codes down there. Here's where we do all of our packing. And so we bring them to this table, we pack them all in there, throw them in these bins, and then they get picked up and sent out to you guys. And we've got several big rows full of bins and bins and bins. And so it is kind of cool that like, now you don't have to go this, Jim from Florida to order it, so we got to go down the aisle and get Jim's stuff, but he also has something over here and over here. You're just doing a lot of walking. This will cut out a ton of that, and less walking is less time, and that means we're wasting less time, which means we're wasting less money, and you guys get your stuff faster and it's easier on us. So I think it's gonna be really cool. I'll let you guys know how ShipBob works out here at Bunker Branding, and we'll give you an update. But I think this is going to be good to just kind of pick this place up, get it all, in a way that makes sense a little bit more. So Clint's got it handled. He's making sure everything is done right. You and I can get back to work at the garage. Here's what's nice about having that thing in a different room is you can hear it, but also you and I can just talk at a normal volume and it's not annoying. And so that's just in a storage room right now, and it has plenty of room for ventilation, so it'll stay cool, but also it's just away. It's not here. Like we built our barn and we put the air compressor outside the building because they're just loud and annoying, and when they're kicking on all the time, like they're just annoying, can't hear the radio, can't talk to you guys. This is great, okay. So now I'm gonna wait for it to fill up and then we'll see if we have any leaks in the system. Listen how loud it is. Whole lot of nope. We are full. I don't hear any leaks in here. No leaks out here. I'd put all these connectors on, so this thing comes with no connection. So I put all the connections on the hose and the hose reel and everything. And I put tape on there, thread tape, and all's good. So now, just gotta clean up this big mess that I made. Oh, how am I gonna get all that stuff out? Perfect. I adjusted this thing so this thing hangs to where one of my kids can grab it so they can fill up their bike or basketball. I put the 2 tools they would be using right here. We got a little tire filler and just have a little spray gun if they need to clean off something. So I think we're good to go. So I got that for me to use. The kids can also use it. Mare will never use it. She won't even notice it's there. But I'm pretty pumped. All right, this is a mess. Let me just clean this up real quick. Man, that's way better. Look how beautiful this all is. Okay, listen, I know this is probably seemingly pretty small for you guys, but it's something I've been wanting to do for, you know, about a year that I've been living in this house. And I hadn't done it yet. So, mission accomplished. I did one thing today. One small thing that will make my life better and cleaner and neater. And now I have a tool at the ready, air pressure always at the ready to go. Do one thing today to make tomorrow better than yesterday. I'm actually doing like 3 things today. One is the new software at Bunker. That should improve efficiency and money. 2 is that sweet new air compressor setup I got at the house. And 3 is happening in just a minute. Oh, this car, it needs so, it's like so cool. And then it also just needs so much. Like where I have it in my mind, it's far from that. It's about 50% of the way there. This is just the prototype to make sure it all works. Which it does. It's just real rough around the edges. Much like myself. You know what's not rough around the edges is this road. Look how good this road looks. So I got a guy to come cut me a road going through part of the property that was kind of hard to get to because it was just very hilly. And so he just cut a road. We got an excavator and a dozer out here and just like started chopping. Did a great job. Like this is a nice, as far as dirt roads go, it's really nice. Also, this is the bumpiest car ever because we got some, you know, we need some work done on the suspension. But like stuff like that, those were all rocks that he just pulled out of the ground because they were on a hill and we needed to make it smooth. And then he just made like a nice little, just a little like area to build up the road. It just looks good. It's better than what I thought. It's always cool when you hire someone for a job and they like over-deliver. Nice work. It's a nice, smooth, relaxing ride down the hill. Not bumpy, not loud. Just awesome. God, it's a bad mamma jamma. And so is this. And so is that. Well, maybe not. Here's how I'm making today better than yesterday for the 3rd time today. That is a big old pile of asphalt millings. So this is like when they chop up highways, like they put new asphalt down, they'll chop up the old asphalt and they just take it places and you can buy it and it actually makes really good, kind of like road base. So we have a dumpster right here and we have a bunch of millings here, but they're pretty thin. So I'm worried if it rained a lot and all the ground got really, you know, soft, that a big trash truck would just sink in here. So I got a new pile of millings delivered. I'm gonna smooth it all out right in front of my dumpster. Make it a little harder for a trash truck to sink. First, I just need to scoot this thing out of the way a little bit. Perfect. And now I'm gonna go ahead and just snap this and just flatten it all out. You ready? It's gonna be amazing. Whoa! Sweet. Look at that. Man, that's good. Like I said, people throw this stuff away. And so I got this actually for pretty cheap, I think. I bought millings a few times for our little road by the range as well. But this is $100 a load. That was one load. He's gonna bring one more. So $200, and I've got a pretty good set of millings here. Also, see that equipment down there. He also has a compactor still on my property because he just made my dirt road. So he said after I lay all this stuff out, he'll just run that compactor over really quick. It'll be solid. So he's gonna bring one more load and I will have a solid place for when the trash truck comes into my property, it will not sink in the mud, even on the rainiest of weeks. I actually need to move that back now and I tried to do it with this. Big mistake, I'm gonna go grab forks. Nice. When I drive in a Bobcat, I feel like I'm in a tank with these tracks. Someday I'll actually own a tank. I'm gonna do it. Bam! One half of our dumpster pad is laid out pretty flat and it's, you know, still kind of gravelly, but what's nice is it has this big stuff here. The big stuff is what keeps you from sinking, and then it has all the little stuff, which over time, but also especially when he comes and packs it all down, it's gonna lock all that big stuff in place and water will not mess with it like it would mud. So it'll make it really good. Okay, I am signing off and I will see you guys probably in like 2 days, and then we're taking a trip and it's gonna be a good one. We got a lot of cool stuff planned. I hope to see you there. Thanks for watching this episode of Off the Ranch. I love you, and I'll see you next time. I'm on fire!
Oh. Hey, what camera is that? Number...
Shut up! Don't tell Mare.